Association, Deborah Moore.
Thank you. It's an honor to be a presider for the 2015 National High School Hall of Fame induction ceremony. We have a great event planned for tonight, so let's meet this year's inductees into the National High School Hall of Fame. Please focus your attention on the stage or on one of the video screens as this year's class is introduced. First, a state and national leader during his 39 years as a speech and debate coach from Washington. Please welcome Mike Burton. Ladies and gentlemen, the influential leader of the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association for 24 years. Please welcome back Doug Chickering. Representing the late Joseph Pangrazio Sr., one of the top basketball and football officials in Ohio history, please give a warm greeting to his grandson, Nino Pangrazio. One of this country's most successful swimming coaches during the past 30 years from Albuquerque Academy in New Mexico, give a warm welcome to Dave Barney. The second winningest coach in high school football history from John Curtis Christian School here in the New Orleans area. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome J.T. Curtis. The most successful volleyball coach in Oregon history from Central Catholic High School in Portland. Ladies and gentlemen, give a special welcome to Rick Lorenz. The legendary girls basketball coach from Winslow High School in Arizona. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Don Petranovich. The all-time leader in football coaching victories in the state of Florida, at the Bowles School in Jacksonville. Give a rousing welcome to Charles Corky Rogers. One of the early leaders in girls basketball in Georgia and nationally from the Greater Atlanta Christian School. Please welcome Cindy Brogdon. The leading scorer and rebounder in Tennessee girls basketball history from Collierville High School. Give a special welcome to Nikki McCrae Penson. Winner of an amazing 5 state wrestling titles at Phillip High School in South Dakota. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lincoln McElravy. Regarded as the greatest female athlete in Kansas history, the basketball and track and field star from Claflin High School, give a rousing welcome to Jackie Stiles. I direct your attention to the video screens as we salute the 5 coaches in this year's class.
our first inductee in the coaches category is Dave Barney of New Mexico.
And at the touch here, it looks like it will be lane 5, Albuquerque Academy.
Dave Barney has established one of the most successful high school swimming programs in the nation the past 40 years at Albuquerque Academy. Coaching the boys and girls teams, the amazing 83-year-old Barney has a combined record of 968 wins and only 73 losses.
And when I was at the Cranbrook School in Michigan, coaching football, hockey, and baseball, and began to be interviewed by the headmaster from Albuquerque Academy for a job here. And I put him off 3 years in a row before I finally came. I did not come as a swim coach. I came as the head of senior school, teacher of English, and varsity track and field coach for boys, of course, because we were an all-boys school. Eventually, my younger brother came to the academy in 1969 and became the boys coach. And in 1974-5, when we became co-ed, I began a girls' team in 1975. And in 1982, my younger brother died accidentally. The headmaster asked me if I would take both the teams. And so I did, beginning in 1982-83. And that's the story of how I became a swim coach. First of all, I love this school. I have a very high regard for it, and I have since I first came here in 1967 as an administrator and as a track and field coach and as a teacher of English and as a counselor and blah, blah, blah. It all boils down, I think, in being associated with the joys of young kids growing up. And I just like to be around them. If I didn't, I would have been gone long ago, believe me.
Barney has coached 5 national champions and more than 300 All-American swimmers. His teams have set or still hold 70 state records, and more than 240 individuals and relay teams have won gold medals.
Dave can get in the head of his athletes and motivate them to really perform the very best, and to do it in a way that makes them better people, not only better athletes, but better people. He, in a workout, will quote Shakespeare and Chaucer and Popeye the Sailor Man, and he just knows a lot about the kids. He knows what my kids' times were when they swam back years ago. He knows what his freshmen's times are. He knows what Olympic champions' times were back in 1948. He knows all this, and he integrates this in a way where people respect him not only as a coach, but as a person.
I think I'll miss Coach Barney the most when I leave swimming, because he kind of makes you feel like you're an individual in a giant team of like 100 kids. And even if you're not the best swimmer, he'll kind of try and figure out how to make you better and give you preference on what you want to do or what you want to be potentially when you're older, which it's really nice to know someone's kind of paying attention to that.
Barney won his first girls' state swimming title in 1982 and claimed both the girls' and boys' state championships in 1986. Since then, his swimming teams at Albuquerque Academy have dominated the New Mexico Activities Association state championships. Overall, Barney has coached 35 state championship teams, which includes 19 boys' titles and 16 girls' titles.
We had been second, especially in girls swimming, for those years that I only coached the girls, for a long time to Los Alamos, which had a powerful program. The first one was sweet, but I'll tell you, winning never gets sour. And the last one that we won recently, 2 months ago, was a sweet one because we really and truly weren't, at least by the experts, figured to win it. And there have been a couple in between in which we did some strategically different things that paid off for us. And so those are sweet wins too, but I have to say that each and every one of them has a personality of its own, and they're all sweet. The Federation's Hall of Fame is at the top of the totem. So far as high school sport is concerned, there's no doubt about that. And so that becomes sort of a singular honor that stands above or resides above these various other halls of fame. The real, I think, payoff for a coach in any sport, here or other places, are the relationships that he is able to establish with kids whom he remembers, has that special place in his heart for. There's the real benefit of coaching, I think, in the profession.
Ladies and gentlemen, the remarkable girls and boys swimming coach from Albuquerque Academy in New Mexico, who has led his teams to 35 state titles. Give a warm welcome to Dave Barney. Presenting the Hall of Fame medallion to Dave Barney is Sally Marquez, Executive Director of the New Mexico Activities Association. The 2015 inductees will be stationed at tables in the foyer area outside the ballroom for anyone interested in congratulating them personally or obtaining their autographs. At this time, please give your attention as the 2015 National High School Hall of Fame inductees depart the ballroom. Thank you for your attendance here tonight. The 2015 summer meeting stands adjourned.